Day 153. It was nice sleeping next to the water. It's a pretty nice sound to fall asleep to. I fell asleep quick. Being exhausted helps too. It's kind of what I'm feeling on, man. I could use a full body massage, let me tell you. And a shower. I'm hoping today's a better day for me just psychologically than it was yesterday. Yeah, I feel pretty good today. I haven't even had coffee yet. Still heating up the water. Oh, nice walk in the woods today. Who's down for that? Yeah, me too. I'm finally in trees, so that's nice. That'll help. Biking yesterday, he took the actual route as to where I took the road. And he's like, oh, I should have taken the road. He's like, it sucked. He was, up on ridges and just eating wind all day with the same views I had of absolutely nothing. So I feel I won on that one, I don't know how much I shaved off by walking that road, but it was quite a bit. Quite a bit. I don't know if there's anything I can do today, to shave off some miles, because that's my goal now. I'm trying to make this as short as possible. I haven't even entered Colorado yet. It's still, 40 miles away or something. I don't know, not too terribly far. But it in itself is 700 miles. But it takes a lot of curves, a lot of huge curves, and there's cutoffs, like the, colors on the map. So instead of taking the red line, I'm going to take a pink line and a yellow line. Magenta. A little teal here and there. I'm gonna taste the rainbow through Colorado and just avoid everything I can. I'm sure Colorado has its beauty. I've walked through it before, but I don't remember being like ooh and talking with biking. He was like, well, I'm excited to go through there. Everybody says it's beautiful. I'm like, well, yeah. The people you're talking to haven't seen the winds or glacier or anything. They saw, New Mexico, which New Mexico, northern New Mexico especially, is quite beautiful, man. So I don't even care about the beauty anymore anyway. I just want to be done, man. Well, that was about the longest it's ever taken me to get ready. That took a minute. All right, and we're off. How far are we going today? I don't know. I got no goals. I'm just going to wander, man. Realistically, I should have been out like an hour ago. I was just dicking around, sitting there thinking. It looks like a muffin or something. It's like, did somebody drop a muffin? I wouldn't eat a muffin off the ground, though. No pastries. An M&M. Sure. Maybe even a Tic Tac. Oh, Sobo life. Staring straight at the fireball all day. Well, staring at my feet. So far it's just been a crappy day of uphill on a crappy ass road. It got cold. Storm must be rolling in or something. It's dropped like 15 degrees. I did have a little service that checked the weather. It said it's supposed to be a sunny day, so I'm hoping these just blow over. I'm hoping I make it to the top of this hill eventually. I've been working on it for like 5 miles. I don't know if there is a top of the hill. Every time we get near, I think, oh, we're going to go over. We go around and up again. Temperature is still dropping. Stupid pale sun not doing your job. I had to stop and put on a puffy, man. And my cold gloves. Still uphill. I've been hiking for a solid 3 hours. And it's just up. And up. And up. Should probably see if I have service. So I can call the post office. Try to figure out why my package is in another state being held. Why they, according to them, they actually knew this was happening because other hikers have been in to get their boxes and they're being held up in Denver as well. And I don't know, is this a ransom kind of thing? Do I need to give them some money or something to get it moving? I don't know. I'm frustrated. I mean, the Postal Service already sucks. Not necessarily their fault. You know, they're way underfunded and all that stuff, but it does suck. Getting packages on the trail is quite often a nightmare. I mean, I really appreciate when people send them to me, but God, it is hard getting them. And sometimes I have to pay money to have them shipped around to finally get them. Sometimes they just come right where they're supposed to, but not always. And it probably doesn't help that I'm in Wyoming. I'm in population, what, like 500? Postal Service doesn't need to deliver here because these people don't get any mail. Just frustrated with everything, man. Everything. Stupid clouds, weak ass sun, stupid trail, cold, post office. Everything's got me annoyed. I think I'll feel a little better once I get out of this damn state. 3.5 hours of solid hiking, and finally there's a little bit of a downhill. Leaving Medicine Bow. Okay, so I can tell you Medicine Bow sucks. Did not enjoy it at all. And if you like crappy rocky trails that mostly go uphill, oh, this is for you. Do you like it cold and windy? Have I got a trail for you? I have finally some sort of view. Oh, look, there's sunlight down there, of course. All I got is fucking clouds for days. Oh, at least I'm going downhill for a minute. Sure won't last long, but fuck. I'd say I'm going to enjoy it while I can, but I'm having a hard time enjoying anything right now. Oh, that wind bites. Oh, why's it got to be so goddamn cold? Fuck you, wind, in your damn neck. Up this little road, somebody's building a cabin. I didn't know you were allowed to build cabins in national forests. Guess if you got the money, honey, you can get anything you want. Okay, I'm tired of walking this road. I'm gonna start keeping my eye out for highways. I'd much rather walk on a highway than this. Look at the beauty and the splendor. No. I'd rather get somewhere. Is this any more beautiful than a freaking highway? Not in my opinion. And you may think it's so. Get your ass out here and walk it and tell me how beautiful you think this is. The crushed stone. It's just so magnificent. No. Stunted pine trees. Oh, so beautiful. No. Clear blue skies. Nope. Don't got any of that. Great views. Nope. None of that. I gotta find my happy place, man. It's definitely not here. I was able to call the post office because I have a view of Rollins. And he says that my package is no longer in Colorado. It's in Utah. What the fuck is it doing in Utah? He has no explanation. He says there's another girl whose package, she's a CDT hiker, and her package has ended up in Florida, Washington State, New York. He's like, I don't know why. He's like, I can't get the packages here. So I'm not the only one that's having that problem. That doesn't make me feel any better. I was like, I will give you more money. Blood, my skin, some locks of my hair. I was like, whatever it takes. And he was like, well, if you have any children you don't like, we're short-staffed. I was like, fuck, I'll get you some of those, man. Whatever it takes. Man, I just want to walk down the side of this mountain and just find a road down there. I could see a road. Probably not lead in the direction I want, but it eventually will. All roads lead to Rome. So, yeah, that's frustrating. But, he's like, okay, man, you know what? Because I was like, give me a number of the person who has my box. I will call them and ask them why they're not doing their job. And he said he'd handle all that for me. He's like, you know what? We're having so many issues with CDT hiker boxes that he's like, I'm going to try to figure this out because you're not the only one calling me every day. Well, not every day, but I told him I'd be calling back again in a few days. Give him time to figure it out. Maybe I can look out and have them overnight at the Steamboat Springs because, should be there in 4 or 5 days. Would be nice to have something go my way. Stupid sun. 10 o'clock and I'm freezing my ass off. Yay, hiking. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody lives in that. You see, it's got a wood burning stove and everything. It's got a horse, which means that there's people. Does a horse pull that thing? If so, you are a badass horse. Where are you? There you are. But it looks like it's got a yoke set up on the front. Oh, okay, there's a few of them. I can hear sheep over on the other side. Maybe these are sheep herders? Is that still a thing? I'm going downhill again. Oh, and the sun came out for a second. Maybe it'll come up for longer. There are blue skies here and there. Oh, it'd be nice to take off all this plastic. So I'm guessing that's the city of town of encampment down there. Way closer than I thought. Definitely walking distance. You have to see where the road's out of their lead. Maybe I'll go in there so I can just road walk to the next town. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Wouldn't it be the way? There are no roads leading south out of encampment. It would eventually lead to Steamboat Springs, but I think it would add a lot of mileage. So I'm stuck on this trail. If you can call this a trail. Let's call it a crappy dirt road. Because I am willing to walk blacktop for like 100 miles. if I didn't have to walk on this shit. Nice, more direct thing. Semi-flat. Probably nice and warm down there. Just not feeling it. If I had a way out of this, I would take it. Well, those nice people actually pulled over for me, which is rare. Normally I just move over and let the vehicles go past, but they stopped. They offered me water and told me if I changed my mind, there's a white pickup in the parking lot that has it in the back. That was really nice of them. But I was like, nah, I already got enough water for this haul. And he's like, if you change your mind or realize you don't have enough. He says it's probably not worth my time to try to go into encampment. He says there's no traffic whatsoever. It's only like a 6-mile walk, he says. But I'm not willing to do a 12-mile round trip for a cheeseburger. If I could throw my thumb out, get in, get a cheeseburger, and get back within a couple of hours, totally worth it to me. But I think I'll just keep walking to Steamboat. Which, in thinking about it, I didn't really think about it until a little while ago. Steamboat Springs. Is that not where Big Agnes pretends they're company is located to, you know, be like made in the good old USA, even though it's not. That's just a warehouse where they store a few of the tents. They don't have many because everybody I know that has called them for replacements, they're like, we don't have any replacement tents or no replacement rain flies. So I don't even believe that's their warehouse. I think it's just a storefront so they can say they're American. But if it happens to be easy accessible and whatnot, I would like to poop on their stoop. It would make me feel a little bit better. You know, put a little sign in it that says, this is what I think of your product. You know, just display my dissatisfaction the way an animal would. Because I am kind of feral nowadays, so. I know when I piss my cat off, he'll poop on something I like. So, Big Agnes, if you're easily accessible for me, I'm pooping on your stoop. Maybe even twice while I'm there, because, you know, I plan on spending a few hours and eating as much as I can, and sometimes by sheer displacement, I need to go again. That would make me feel kind of good. I haven't pooped on anybody's stoop, well, ever actually. But they deserve it. They totally do. Big Agnes, I'm coming for you. I'm hoping that maybe the stars align and that couple is coming back about the time I reach their truck. And they're like, we'll just give you a ride into town. Although even if they do, I don't know if I can get back. So, yeah, I guess stars wouldn't quite align. Because if nobody's coming to this trailhead, you know, it's not like I can hitch back. So cheeseburgers are off my menu right now. I wouldn't have minded one, but not with that amount of effort. They got hay and a blue barrel. But the blue barrel's filled with water. Bet the hay is for the horses up there, so maybe those are the sheep herders, and they use that truck to haul that wagon around. That would make more sense than having the horses do it. That was a pretty big wagon. And there's only 2 horses. Two more of them. Maybe this is more popular of a trailhead than I was led to believe. What are they riding up here for, though? Why this road? Ooh, their vehicles stink. I don't get it. There's nothing up there. Seems there'd be much better places to ride your all-terrain vehicles, but maybe you're not into views. Just a mile or 2 from the trailhead. We'll scope out the situation when we get there. We got one trailer. Truck and trailer, truck and toy box, RVs, a few of them, one back there. Is that a hiker box? It sure looks like a hiker box. Oh, place a little busier than I expected. Let's see what we got going on over here. I'm curious. Okay, so they're literally just filled with clothes. There's a freaking purse with a fake diamond bracelet in there. Or is that a necklace? Hard to tell. The bag is, as far as I can tell, filled with clothes. I don't know why people are dumping their clothes out here in the woods, but whatever makes them happy, huh? Alright, the trail leads me back to a road. Hey, I'm happy for that. I'd rather walk pavement than the shit I've been walking. Ooh, maybe I have a little... I thought I had a little trail sign. I see a CDT logo right here. So that maybe they had a trail next to the road. But no, the road is the trail. That looks like some homesteading stuff. There's newfangled cabins being built down there. And I guess they built a little neighborhood up here. You can see where they've leveled off a bunch of things, and there's realty signs. Realtor. Oh, there's Continental Divide National Scenic Trail parking. Only 500 feet. Yeah, I could park it for a bit. I haven't actually taken an official break yet. It's just been cold. I'm waiting to warm up. But I would like to sit down for a while. It's around lunchtime, so I guess I'll sit down and eat a tuna packet. This trail seems to have a hard time deciding if I'm in Medicine Bow or not. Seeing signs of entering and leaving. Entering and leaving. Well, I guess at least they have a privy here. I'll go blow that up and take a break. Seems that the white trash rednecks here shoot the bathroom doors. Bullet hole, bullet hole, bullet hole, bullet hole. Not quite. Yeah, instead of shooting signs like every other state does, these rednecks shoot at the bathrooms. I hope they at least inspect to make sure there's not anybody in there first, but you know, if you're dumb enough to shoot bathrooms, you're probably dumb enough not to check first. It's noon. I've only managed to make it 12 miles. Finally the sun came out. I have finally taken off my plastic. I want to see how long that lasts for, though. You never know. I believe this is my trail. That's the way into encampment, and I'm pretty sure I can make it in. There's enough traffic, but I don't know if I can make it out, and it's not worth it for me to spend a day of hitching just to get a cheeseburger. So I'm going to continue on to where is it? Steamboat. Not sure how many miles away it is because it's on another map. I got to finish this map before I can change over the other one. And, you know, I'll figure it out then. I know it's less than 100 miles. Probably not much less, but less. Fire showed up. He just got dropped off. That lucky duck was in town. Got himself some cheeseburgers. But he got me safe. That has helped my mental disposition. And he and I are going to cruise on. His peck is so tiny. I want one like that one day. I'm going to try the not ultralight. Come on, please. But I would like to try going moderately light. I've been here for probably, hold on, I got a while. What time is it? Oh, I've been here for 40 minutes now. That's pretty long for me. I'm feeling rested, relaxed. I trimmed my mustache in that guy's rear view mirror or side view mirror. And I'm feeling much better. Let's go hike a bit. So we came across the official hiker box, and it is just garbage. That's all that's in here is garbage. Part of a hat, an Eiffel Tower, you know, because we all need one of those. And some empty beer cans. That might even be a trail registry. Let's see if it actually is. Oh yeah, it is one. I might as well sign it. I do sign these, and I'm gonna, you know, make fun of this thing. Clean it up, man. I've just been hanging out chatting with Fire the whole time, so I haven't been recording because it's been this. Just this. For many, many miles. I've probably only gone like 4 or 5 miles without recording, but that's a really long time for me. But quite literally, nothing. You know, something exciting, I would have got it. It just wasn't there. Well, the first thing that passes is a view today. And there's actually some mountains over there. I'm assuming that's where I'm headed. That looks very Colorado-ish, doesn't it? Oh, sorry, it has. Yeah, it looks very Colorado-y. I think we're less than 15 miles from the border. Unfortunately, it started raining. Pretty big fat drops, so I'm all plasticed up, so is my pack. Fire went to go set up camp somewhere, but I've only done 20 miles so far, and I need to average a little more than that. So I'm electing to walk on and hope that it stops raining soon. So I decided to be a pansy and sit under a tree and make my dinner. I'm hungry anyway, figure I gotta do it regardless. There's one more wave of storm coming in. There's been 2 already. And then after I eat my dinner, I'll carry on for another couple miles. Earlier this morning, I was looking at the nutritional information on the back of a ramen, and they had it divided into half servings and whole servings. And I thought, who eats a half serving of ramen? But I found that a half serving of ramen mixed in with a north side and a chicken was quite filling. So maybe that's a cheaper alternative to minute rice. Further studies will have to be done. Oh, I was like, man, you can't see the rain in this video. And I was like, oh, it just stopped. It was all beautiful. The sun was shining through it. It was more of a mist than a rain, but that appears to be the end of this wave. So I'm going to pack up and carry on. Okay, we're off. There is potential for a 4th wave. Hard to tell. I can only see so far. I'm going to go just 3 miles up. There's some water. And I'll check out the situation there. Maybe I'll camp there. Excuse me. Maybe I'll carry on. My ankle's giving me issues. I got to stop and play with that thing. So it was nice hiking with fire today. It helped perk my spirits up. Ooh, that's a lot of crap. He's definitely the highlight of my day. I do feel a bit better. Probably helps that he got me safe as well. But I think it's more just hanging out with him, chatting. He and I have a lot in common. Actually, quite a bit. He's a little more of an extreme of a character than I am, I will say. A bit louder, brighter, shinier. He's super ultra light, well, in comparison to me. So I assume he will catch up to me in no time. When you have an ultralight pack, you have to do bigger miles because you have less food to stay out longer. So, I mean, just logically, he has to travel faster than me if he wants to get to town. I already tried once, and I'm going to try again to get him to switch packs with me for a couple miles. It's always fun when you get somebody to do that. My pack's not real heavy right now, but by his standards, oh God, he would probably... Yeah. He's got a tiny pack. But he sleeps under a tarp. I mean, he set that thing up quick. It was really nice, but, you know, it's a tarp. You're exposed from all these directions. He just puts his umbrella in one end, just, you know, if the wind's coming in, so it doesn't bring the water in with it. But, you know, he doesn't even have a ground sheet or anything. He has like the tiniest little one that goes right underneath his sleeping whatever. I didn't see what he's sleeping on, but I assume it's a tiny foam thing, because that's what ultralight people do. Can't imagine you get comfortable sleep like that. I mean, I should try it one of these times, but you know, ultralighting isn't something you just try. The gear's expensive, and you know, you don't just like, well, nope, I didn't like that, because nah, you're broke. I need to borrow somebody's ultralight gear or something, try it out for a weekend, and see how crappy my sleep is. Oh, when you want sunlight, it's always just over there. It's pretty chilly. I got my hiking puffy on, rain jacket over that. I probably should have put pants on. No, I don't think this is gonna hit me. It seems like it's moving off to the side. Oh, shit, there you are. I was wondering if he was ahead or behind. I saw really big footprints earlier, so I thought he passed me. Oh, finally I found something beautiful to take a still picture of. I don't feel like I've taken any stills all day. We're starting to get views of the Rockies. You're nuts. I have to assume that's what those are. Colorado is less than a dozen miles away. Just ran into Skitters. Run into this dude a bunch of times. And he's like, dude, my plan is to make it to Colorado as fast, as warm, and dry as possible. He's like, dude, I have this route planned out. It's the easiest route through there. And he kind of showed me a bit of it. I changed over my maps to Colorado so he could show me what he's talking about. And I was like, fuck, I approve. You know, like, this seems, oh, okay, I am not worried at all, man. Because, you know, it's not just, it's everything. It's time, it's cold, and it's money. Colorado is a very expensive state to hike through. It's very bougie everywhere. And prices are just higher on everything all at the same time. I'm glad I saved it for last. Because, you know, I didn't budget very well. I came out here with very little. Just, I'm going to do my best. And, you know, thank you for those who have helped me out. I so appreciate it. Well, I really wouldn't be here without you. Because that's what I'm surviving on right now, is that bit that I got. And I think it is just enough to make it. It's part of the challenge, you know. Can't come out here and just be bougie. I had a little too much fun, but, you know, hell, even that I did on a budget because I'm just naturally cheap. So, yeah, with this new information, I can shave off all sorts of stuff that I just don't give a shit about. That day has improved. It's the little things. Well, yeah, glad I am where I'm at, because I met the people that I needed to meet today. Well, I've already met them, but run into them again. Everything's coming together. And I've run into two ultralighters today. Both Fire and Shivers are ultralighters. And they both complained about the same thing, how they're sick of their cold-soaked food. They just can't stand it anymore. And they want to get their cook pots back. And, you know, Fire wants to get a tent because he's sick of being cold under his tarp at night. But Shivers wants to cook his food tonight. And so I was like, hey, man, I've got Fire. And he has safety supplies. So he's like, can I buy some fuel off you? I'm like, we can do a trade. Because, you know, we always like to share anyway. It's a group thing. So it works out. And you know, I could never ask for money. Like, especially on the trail, I could not even imagine. That's some bad karma right there, man. Like, yeah, I got fuel. How bad do you want it? You got a pretty mouth. Or $20. You know, $20 is $20. But no, I'd be happy to help him out regardless. But since he's got safety supplies, you know, we might as well share the wealth. Oh, we got a good flow of water again. There's possible camping around here, so I'm going to check it out. I think this will put me at 24 for the day. That's good enough. Oh, hey, there's even rocks to look at. What? I see, this got better. I have not seen much beauty today, man. Just socked in by trees on dirt roads covered in rocks. You know, did not help my mood. But we're feeling better, man.